Yeousch!
What is up, Yeousch? Project Game here, bringing you guys a quick commentary on the new Game Battles team I'm going to be starting. So I'm going to go over all the info and stuff, as well as what I hope to gain, as well as produce through this. So yeah, let's get right into this. So I'm going to be creating a Game Battles team for Yeousch. It's going to be mainly Yeousch directors, but I'm also looking to get some skilled players in there who maybe are a little bit smaller and want to try and up their skills, as well as try to get known a little bit, because that's my main goal in this, is not only to teach you guys, but also help people out and help really grow this channel and make it one of the better networks on YouTube. So let's just start out with what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for North American players. I am North American. I live in the US, so I'm starting out with that. Hopefully at some point we can branch off and make a European team, and kind of create two teams so that there's both of those. But just to start off, it will just be North American. So if you're from Europe, look for another video on that at a later time, but for now, it is just North American. Secondly, I'm looking for skilled players. As a lot of you guys know, Game Battles really is a step up from online public matches. What that concludes of is skilled players who have probably played Game Battles before. And the reason I'm saying that, the number one thing when stepping into Game Battles is experience. I've played it for about 2 years now, and it really takes a while to get used to, so I'm not looking for someone who's just getting into it. I'm looking for some skilled players who have already been on teams, already been working with other people, and already have kind of got known through that Game Battles arena, because as a lot of you guys know, it's a giant step from playing in public matches where maybe you're hitting 40 kill games every game to going into Game Battles and you're maybe only getting 20 a game at most in a domination game or a search and destroy game, something like that, which would be a lot less. Secondly, people who can play often. That's the biggest thing. You're going to have to be able to play at least a few times a week, as well as on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm looking to have at least 4 games every weekend. So probably one on Saturday morning, one on Saturday night, one on Sunday morning, Sunday night, so that we can at least make a series through this, and that's my main goal. I'll talk about that a little bit later once I get over this. The next thing is team players. Because it is going to be a team, we'll do 4v4 games all the way up to 6v6 and higher than that. So you have to be able to play as a team. I'm not looking for a single player who's going to try and carry the team on his back in a way. I'm looking for someone who has worked with teams, can not only follow directions, but give directions that can help the team, because it's not a one-man effort, it's not one person leading it. But if you're going to have a problem with following someone else or even leading at some point, then it's really not going to be the team for you. I'm looking for people who can work with the team, can give call-outs, can tell people where people are on the map by doing that, and really help the team, not just by helping themselves. So that might mean you know that you're going to die, but that's so that your team can cap a flag, and that's what I'm looking for. People who know that it's about the greater good of the team and not all about that one person. Next, I'm looking for people who have PVRs, and the reason for that is it ties into the series I hope to create from this, and the recognition and the skills I hope to teach. So PVRs aren't needed. I can cap stuff if you're not able to, or have someone on the team cap it, but those are something I'd like people to have, or at least get at some point. I know this is close to the holiday season, so if you are interested in the team, talk to your parents about maybe getting a PVR for Christmas. There's a lot of good deals nowadays to pick them up, so look into that if you're interested in joining. So let's get into what I hope to gain from this series, as well as how you can kind of apply. So to start, you can apply for this series by sending me a message. My channel will be in the description. Project Gaming, it'll say director here, and you can click there and send me a PM. Please try to include some gameplay, or at least some knowledge about yourself. Say something about yourself. I've been playing Game Battles for this time. This is my KD. The KD really doesn't matter, but it helps me base a little bit off, as well as some gameplay if you have it. It'd be nice to see you play, see how you play, as I am looking for a lot of different playing styles. People who can rush really well, people who can maybe snipe in a way. I'm not necessarily looking for snipers, but just looking for different skill bases, and that will help me if you can submit a few videos. The teams can be up to 24 people. You can't have 24 people in a lobby, but they do allow you to make a wide team like that so that you can always be playing if people aren't online. So the hope by doing this is to create a series where I can not only kind of teach you guys about Game Battles, but also help you learn. I know from my point of view, if I go in and I watch an MLG match or a Game Battles match on YouTube or on a different site, it really helps me learn. You see a lot of different techniques that you can't really do online. It's not that they don't work online, but it's the fact that you are playing at a higher level. People are moving around a lot more. There's a lot less camping unless you're playing in a mode where people are camping. And it really helps by watching that. And I think that that will be an important thing to do to not only teach you guys, but to kind of help you guys out. And it's also, it's enjoyable to watch. There will be a live series as well as a series where we go through and break it down. And I'll commentate that with a few other people. And we will go through, break it down, and we'll go through the first round, the second round, talk about what we did good, what we can work on, and things that we can point out to you guys, because a lot of this stuff does carry over. It's a lot different from going public to game battles, but then from going from game battles to public, it does carry over kind of the reverse way. A lot of the things do carry over from public, but a lot of the things don't, just because of how intense in a way it is and how fast-paced game battles is. For those people who have played it, you die a lot. It's just something that you got to learn. You're not really going for coach streaks, especially because coach streaks aren't even a lot of modes. So my hope in this series would be to kind of help you guys out and help you guys improve. And from the live series would kind of be more of an entertaining style, as you guys can hear shout-outs, which will help you out, as well as funny things, like if someone gets killed in a funny way, or even just watching live things. I know I enjoy those. It's something about the spontaneous effect of live videos that, you know, it's just a little bit more interesting than watching a regular commentary where you know that the game's already been capped. It's not happening right there. You don't get to kind of, you're almost in the brain of the person. So as I said, you guys can apply for the team by heading over to my YouTube. Don't send a message directly to this Yeousch channel because it probably won't be answered. But as I said, you can go to mine. You can also check me out on Xbox. It's the same, Yeousch Pro Gaming, and send me a message there if for some reason you don't have a YouTube. Hopefully you guys do, though, because as I said, I'm looking to get a couple of videos. So I guess I'll go over the list one more time for anyone who forgot at the beginning. I am looking for only North American players, as I said before, because the team will primarily be NA, and then we will hopefully make a European team at some point. Skilled players, as I said, and you can play often. Hopefully you guys will be able to play a good amount. Because the teams are large and it's up to 24 people, not all the time everyone will have to be on, but I'll probably make like a group on Skype or get your emails so that I can say at this time please be on so we can play. And I'll probably make a co-leader so that when I'm away I can have someone else set up games, and so that we can always kind of have stuff going on. I'm looking to have at least one episode up a week where we can kind of highlight what goes on as well as highlight each game. It's going to be pretty interesting, and I'm looking to kind of get this out there. Hopefully get a couple of people recognized, as well as get this channel up and running, and really kind of show people that the competitive aspect of gaming is really fun and people should get into it. So that is all. As I said, please have prior GameBattles experience unless you are like the best player ever. But that is all. Thank you guys again for watching. I'm Yeousch Pro Gaming. You guys can apply by sending me a YouTube private message, and that is all. Just talk about this gameplay really quick. This wasn't mine. I actually had to make this kind of spur of the moment because I wanted to get this up so that we could start playing before 2012 starts and before the holiday break. So it's actually one of my friends, so check him out. I'll have his link in the description as well, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you.
Kill confirmed.
Yeousch!